Strength of concrete is generally tested after 28 days of concrete cube strength or concrete cylinder strength. The reason for testing concrete strength after 28 days is often discussed. And in this video, we're going to talk about why do we test concrete compressive strength after 28 days. Greetings to all the builders out there. My name is Jesus Arroyo and I'm an architect building here in Mexico. And well, as the topics for today's video is going to be why do we test concrete compressive strength after 28 days? And because concrete gains strength with time after casting. It takes much time for concrete to gain 100% strength, and the first time is still the time for the same is still unknown. The rate of gain of concrete compressive strength is higher during the first 28 days of casting, and then it slows down. So if you want to check out, after 1 day it is about 16%, then after 3 days is 40%, 7 days is 65%, and 14 days is 90%. But what happens after 28 days? Well, it becomes 99%. So from what I just said, we see that concrete pretty much it's clear that concrete gains strength rapidly in the initial days after casting. Thus 90% in only 14 days when its strength has reached 99 in 28 days. Still, concrete continues to gain strength after that period, but that rate of gain in compressive strength is very less compared to that in 28 days. After 14 days of casting concrete gains only 9% in the next 14 days, so rate of gain of strength decreases. We have no clear idea up to when the concrete gains the strength in 1 year or 2 years, but it is assumed that concrete might gain its final strength after 1 year. So since the concrete strength is 99% at 28 days, it is almost close to its final strength. Thus, we rely upon the results of compressive strength test after 28 days and use this strength as the base for our design and evaluation. Though there are also some rapid methods of testing concrete compressive strength, which gives relation between rapid test methods and 28 days of strength. This rapid test is done where time is limited for construction and the strength of the structural member must be known to carry out further construction work, especially if you can order concrete, so with some chemicals, so you can get a higher strength rate in less time, and pretty much you can accelerate that strength resistance at less time. You can shorten it. So compressive strength of concrete and cube test, you can do that cube test to check on the result, and you can do the compressive strength of cube test, and an idea about all the characteristics of concrete by this single test won't judge that whether concrete has been done properly or not. Concrete compressive strength for general construction varies from 15 MP to 30 MP and higher in a commercial and industrial structures. Compressive strength of concrete depends on many factors such as water-cement ratio, cement strength, quality of concrete material, quality control during production of concrete. That's very, very important. So you gotta watch on your people on how they're building and how they're making the concrete mix. The test for compressive strength is carried out either on a cube or cylinder. Various standard codes recommends concrete on cylinders or concrete cubes as the standard specimen for the test. American Society for Testing Materials, ASTM C39 or C39M, provides the standard test method for compressive strength. And now, compressive strength is the ability of a material or structure to carry the loads on its surface without any crack or deflection. A material under compression tends to reduce the size while in tension size elongates. Now, compressive strength formula for any material is the load applied at a point of failure to the cross-section area of the face on which the load was applied. So compressive strength equals load divide cross-section of the area. No? So the procedure compressive strength pretty much for cubes. For cube test, two types of specimen, either cubes or 15 centimeters for each side of the cube, or 10 centimeters for each side of the cube, depending upon the size of aggregate are used. For most of the works, cubical models of the size of 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters and by 15 centimeters are commonly used. This concrete is poured on the mold and tempered properly so as not to have any voids. After 24 hours, these molds are removed and test specimens are put in water for curing. The top surface of this specimen should be made even and smooth. This is done by putting cement paste on, spreading smoothly on the whole area of the specimen. These specimens are tested by compression testing machines after 7 days curing or 28 days curing. Load should be applied gradually at the rate of 140 kilograms per square centimeter per minute until the specimen fails. Load at the failure divided by the area of the specimen gives the compressive strength of concrete. Now, the compressive strength of the concrete cylinder is one of the most common performance measures performed by the engineers in the structural design. Here, the compressive strength of concrete cylinders is determined by applying continuous load over the cylinder until failure occurs. The test is conducted on a compression testing machine, pretty much. So the test procedure when it comes to cylinders in cast for standard size and allowed to cure for 28 days. 3 specimens for the said dimension are cast for testing. Take out the specimen from the curing tank, pretty much. So wipe out the excess of water, from the surface of the specimen. Place the specimen vertically on the platform of compression testing machine. Then uniform load application must be applied, and is facilitated by having pad caps at the ends of the cylinders. And before starting to apply the load, make sure that the loading platform touches the top of the cylinder. Apply the load continuously and uniformly without shock at the rate of 350 kilonewtons per minute, and continue the loading until the specimen fails. So record the maximum load is taken. And then the test is pretty much done after you see that the cracks or pretty much the specimen fails. So this is pretty much it. I hope you have found out why the test and the concrete has been tested after 28 days. This is it pretty much. So thank you very much for your likes and comment, as well as all those who subscribes and hit the bell button to be aware of our videos. I'm the architect Jesus Arroyo, and we're seeing each other again. See you again.